there's just been an epidemic going around football, whether it's honestly, it happens at the college level, but it's happening at the NFL level, and it's just inexcusable. The dropping of the ball before you cross the goal line is absolutely insane. We saw it this past weekend, and it cost Arizona the game. Very, very frustrating to see it, that professionals are doing this. Obviously, maybe trying to get that celebration started a little too early. I think that's the real key. But again, you see DeSean Jackson do it, 10, 15 years ago, and you think, oh, that was a crazy moment. Now it seems like we're getting these 2 or 3 times a season. Raider Jim, your thoughts? Just wanting to drop the ball at the 1, I guess.
Yeah, I think for me, it's down to fundamentals. And when I say fundamentals, I mean just what you kind of touched on. Focus on getting over the goal line, not on how am I going to dance or am I going to moonwalk into the end zone, whatever they want to do, but they're not concentrating on just getting the ball over the goal line and getting into the end zone. And it's too bad, but this kind of thing, you're seeing it in Pop Warner, you see it in high school, you see it in college. Everybody's going to be a gamesman now. It's gamesmanship. And okay, if that's what we're going to allow, then you're going to see stupid mistakes like we've been seeing.
Yeah, it's again at the college level, you can kind of just roll your eyes and go, "Oh, I remember when I was 21 or 22." But look, when you're seeing professional athletes making 6 figures minimum, doing it, and luckily it's neither of our teams. I'm sure if you're a fan of this, and DeSean Jackson, I think he did it multiple times. I don't know if he did it twice with the Eagles, but he definitely did it once with the Eagles. If he did it again, I think it might have been later on in his career. But for me, I think it is kind of the embodiment of the selfishness. Get in the end zone. And look, I get it. There are people out there, hand the ball to the ref and get to the sideline. I mean, that would be cool too, but it's all right. If you want to do a little dance, if you want to, spike the ball or, say something into the camera, that's fine. But just score. You have to score first, or else you just look like a jackass. Let's be honest, because that happened. And, they go to commercial and you can kind of tell before they went away because you see the DB like, oh, he kind of realized it beforehand. And he goes and kind of picks it up. And then they go to the review and a big, big turn there. And I'll take it a little step further. And this is maybe a little off topic, maybe topic adjacent, but the epidemic of the quarterback sneak, of quarterbacks going over the top and then trying to reach the ball over. We saw that Monday night and it didn't cost Jacksonville. Again, this is more of a not the right play to make in that moment rather than a celebration or showboating. But it seems like 95% of the time you see a quarterback or, a player reach the ball over in a big pile. The ball comes out and it's almost always out before it crosses the goal line, which almost seems impossible. But I don't know. I think, and maybe it's just because I'm an Eagles fan and, quarterback sneaks are essentially free 2 yards, but it is frustrating to see Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence do that. And it just hands on the head. Like, come on, like you can't do that. We know that. But again, it didn't really affect the Jaguars in, the overall score of the game. But